Hello, my name is Lokesh. As part of Individual Social Responsibility, the ISR project, today I'm going to talk about an organization called NextDropInc. This organization is an NGO who is trying to solve the water problem in South Asia, mainly in India, through crowdsourcing. So the PPT, what I'm covering is a bit about what they do, how they are trying to solve this problem, and what are their future plans as such. So the agenda of this today presentation is that I am going to uh, get through the candidate profile and the project details. Then I will go about talking about the next drop, the introduction, the awareness and the activities they do, and the mission and the continuation of the next drop, and what all the resources they use, and what all challenges they are facing on ground, and how it is helping the end customer or the user. And I'll conclude with saying what is their future plans. So to start with, this is the candidate details and the project details. My name is Lokesh. My admission number is ending with 0877. The name of the social cause I picked up is solving the water problem through crowdsourcing. And the name of the organization which is trying to do this is the Next Drop Inc. Now, going to what that Next Drop does. So this is a brief about the organization as such. This organization, Next Drop, is a social enterprise organization which is launched in 2011 and is basically doing something to simplify the urban water collection in India. The way they went about doing this is they actually went through the smart grid light solution, which is a mobile enterprise solution, and they share the water delivery information within the city to the residents and the water utilities associated with those services. In a way, where they are trying to do is to efficiently and transparently improve the water distribution system within the city. Now, coming to more information on how that Next Drop is trying to do is they had piloted initially with Hubli Dharwad Twin City area in Indian state of Karnataka, and they have rapidly grown on for many years now from 2011 to the to Bangalore, and they are now looking at Panish and beyond Asia to solve the water problem. They are going to give this service, which I'm going to explain you what is that service they are going to give, and with a monthly payment of a small amount where they are trying to solve the water availability and the distribution system issue, which is predominant in India. Now, how are they doing this? How are they creating this awareness? When you see it in a simpler way, the Next Drop has collaborated with a local municipal corporation, the government organizations, and they are reaching the people through the SMS service. Now, what do they SMS is they SMS basically the next water distribution time ahead, like a 1 hour ahead to the residents who avail this service, in a way where the household is not is as of now waiting for hours and hours for the municipal corporation to give water to their household, and this irregularity and this not knowing what time this water is going to come is basically making that entire household to wait for hours and hours without any productive work being done. Now, the simpler solution to this, what Next Drop has adopted, is to collaborate with municipal corporations and provide an alert in terms of SMS, educating the the end users about when will be the next water distribution happening in their local area, and they actually get the feedback from the users whether it's actually the case where they have said that okay, the water would be distributed to them, say in a particular area A at 8 p.m. When they send an SMS at 7 p.m. and collect the feedback at 8 p.m. whether that actually the water has been distributed by government and so on and so forth. So I will take you to a small video now which talks about the SMS services, as well as which talks about the mobile entity which they are trying to use here. Please have a look, and we can talk about it a bit more meanwhile. So this is what they are trying to do.
Namaste, my name is NextDrop, and my job is to help you improve the lives of citizens. Imagine using existing infrastructure to inform customers of the exact time of water supply, to verify that citizens received equal and adequate water supply, and to provide a more responsive water service. Also imagine solving your most pressing challenges, such as the inability to predict and resolve problems before customers complain, the lack of data to make informed decisions for equitable water supply, and variable supply timing affecting billing and collections. NextDrop has one smart solution for you, and that uses mobile phones. Your valvemen have mobile phones, your customers have mobile phones, and so do your engineers. NextDrop transforms your valvemen and customers into sensors that provide instant information about water supply and keeps engineers updated. And NextDrop also records all this information to give you smart insights on service efficiency and customer satisfaction. Here is an example. This is a live water supply map. The areas in blue are scheduled to receive water today and already have, and the areas in red are those awaiting supply. This is Ria. She lives in Hebbal, where water supply schedule is 10:30 a.m. today. Ria is informed of this via an SMS from NextDrop. At 11 a.m., Ria gives a missed call to NextDrop to indicate that her home did not receive water. The system in turn records the information and alerts the utility engineer, indicating accurate location information so he can take immediate action. The recorded data helps analyze duration of supply and supply timing for the last 6 months. NextDrop also helps you reduce wastage and leaks. Any citizen or utility employee can inform NextDrop about a leak via a missed call. Whenever a problem is reported, your engineers are alerted by red water drops on the map and via SMSs. Once the problem is fixed, the water drops turn blue and customers receive an instant SMS about repairs. NextDrop, one integrated solution that helps your business instantly become more responsive to customers and staff. NextDrop.
So coming back, so that's the short video about how the mobile is being successfully used for communicating with the end customer, the engineer, and the valveman. Basically, that's what the organization is doing right now, but they want to get this entire service to go beyond water, go beyond the other utilities like gas and so on and so forth. That's their future plan. Now, how NextDrop is carrying out their mission for social cause, as explained by the CEO, like Anu Sridharan, is like they want to scale up at an higher level to in Bangalore. Right now, they just have one-off example that is really encouraging. But the last one being the pipe damage a citizen saw. He called NextDrop, informed us about the leak, and they took an appropriate action within 2 hours and so on and so forth. So this is how they see that there is yet lot needs to be done, made people aware of this such a service and so on and so forth. Now, what resources they use? They, as we have already seen, they have used the mobile technology, collaborated with the government engineers and the valveman, which basically goes on at the end point or the distribution system points about the dam reservoir and where which area of the valve will be opened at what point of time for the distribution to happen. All this input is got from the valveman and the engineer, and this is what is being sent to the customer, and the customer's feedback is sent back to the engineer and the valveman if there is no service given as promised. Now, the challenge with what NextDrop is facing apparently is uh, as the solution is mobile, they are actually seeing the valvemans adapting this mobile being a biggest challenge. They have to educate the valveman to actually give the right input on their mobile device so that they can capture this at the server end and distribute to the end users and so on and so forth. So the biggest challenge is being not the user adaptability, but the valvemen and the engineers using this system. So that is what is being done presently. What good has happened with that challenge is that the Karnataka government has adopted this in their service generic service manuals. Like if in Karnataka you dial 161 and you can avail this next drop, the the app availability is there on mobile one, which Karnataka government is basically released in recent times. So the government is making its effort to make this entire setup to be known to the end users, as well as the adaptability on the valveman and the engineer's point. At the end, how it's helping to the end customer is very simple, that the most women spend at least 20 to 40 hours per month waiting for water in some of the B towns, and definitely this is the case with the big cities and across the globe. In some of the countries, developing countries, it's the same situation, maybe most worse than this, 20 to 40 hours per month. So this is something which they want to scale up at a global level. They have already tied up with the UN, United Nations agencies to take it up at a global level and so on and so forth. So I think NextDrop is doing successfully well in educating the end customers and across the globe. Now, what is that they are actually doing, and what is that they are getting it out is they are getting this service given to the end customer at a very cheaper rate of say rupees 10 per month in a B town like Hubli, and in a town in a city like Bangalore they are going to give this service for rupees 25 per month. And they had already won some of the awards from the international. They have been recognized, and there is a crowd funding which has happened. They were able to raise some 375k dollars from Night News Challenge, and what I know, like they are in mid of like getting 1 million or 1.2 million funding from the global entity. So over and all, to sum up, as the last sentence says, believe it or not, the Anushridharan, who is the CEO, says cell phones are a lot more plentiful in any town, in Hubli for that matter, than water. There are more cell phones in India than toilets, which is what they are trying to use for the greater awareness and greater availability of this service. Thank you for listening, and this is the end of the presentation.